Hello,
They speaking in
dear.
tongues. Hello, my
Princess,
good. Baba,
how are you?
I'm good. You?
Well, I'm very well. Oh, I could just be like that behind the scene, going on and all that. But since it's part of what you can
I,
see behind the scene, why not?
I've been laughing all
I've been
along. We've
trying to
all
learn
been
how to
laughing.
dance.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
so I can
I'm
make.
for
Have you seen
real.
the
Into
videos?
laughter
Have you
road.
seen videos of children dancing to Maye Gunti De Ojelu Suraki?
They do it here too. Maybe I will start filming them to send it to you.
Yeah, record them and send them to me. And let me see something. Anyway,
They do it here too.
I know, Princess.
They all do it here. We've been here, Baba. We've been educating them. They know what is right from wrong. They know more than majority of the adults around. They know what is going on. They search for these things on their tablets, on their iPads, and they see things for themselves and they pick the truth from it, and they are growing with that. We didn't have access to all of that, but they are growing with it. They are learning day in, day out. So we are giving them a very good life, and we are giving them information that we never had access to. So, call on Shanu and Mayego. The
Princess.
gold drama, yeah, Baba. The gold drama, we will just keep watching them. No, nee. If Tinubu is coming out to tell us Naira is going to be backed by gold, he's going to have problem with the West. It is as
So
simple
it's
as
going to be a
that.
new Gaddafi.
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
this is how propaganda can work. And before you know it, people will begin to say, we need to protect Tinubu. We cannot let them kill
That's
him. We want
all.
to free Africa. So Tinubu will now be like somebody who wants to save Africa.
Gold, wow. Gold, wow. They should go and carry Segilola gold now. Gold Charlotte Waton. You will now see our own Yoruba youth. They'll be the one that will put barricade on the road when these Fulani miners are going into the bush. Our Yoruba youth will put barricades. I've said it here before now, Mayegun. Our Yoruba youth will put barricades on the road. They give them 200 naira to pass that barricade, and they go into the place and mine their gold. Right there, where Yorubas are. Yes. Yes. You know the amount of lithium they take away from Ilorin every now and then. Ask Ahmed. If Ahmed can call in on this program, let Ahmed talk to you. Who are the people behind it? Dele Alake wants to tell us that he doesn't know that they are mining in Ilorin. Lithium of 8% lithium. 8%. You know how rich that is. So all this drama, that's okay. Oshi. Baba Deboye said somebody in his church had breast cancer and they removed the breast and the breast grew back. These people are just see everything can shele.
Now àwọn kan tẹ máa ń jí tó máa ń julẹ̀ once in a while. Àwọn àṣìṣe like ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ pìtì wà náà. Kí ló dé náà?
DJ YK múlẹ̀ ọkọ̀ mú kíní yẹn lẹ̀ fún wa ni the idiot that destroyed God born. He could not do miracle for them. Tẹ́wàá lọ sí
Ọlọ́run stop weather ló stop sí winter nítorí tí tó gbé summer dé níjọ́ winter.
This idiot cannot command rain. All you can say miracle rain now to go and put out the fire. Very hopeless set of people. And the way he was ranting in the church in London, you heard some people hailing him again.
I know.
And when you're my and concerning the Messiah, my good Messiahs are not peaceful people, oh.
No, I know they are warriors.
Messiah.
They are like warriors.
The sides are the ones that saved us in Africa as we are talking now. If not, what is happening to the people of Palestine?
What happened? Princess, are you there? Nigeria don't happen to Princess line.
Maegu, hello?
Okay. You're still
hello,
here.
Baba.
Yeah.
They were going to put this Israeli, they were going to put them in Kenya in 1947 or 1946 or thereabout. It was the influx, you can look it up. The influx of the European at the time into Africa and the lion. I think I posted it on my status some time ago. It was the Messiah that stopped it. So Messiah are not they are peaceful. They are just peaceful as Africans. When they are threatened, I don't face lion. You call them peaceful. As I day here now, person go call me peaceful. As I dey peaceful for your eye.
No.
So but she mama Naira, propaganda.
It's already
these people know what to do.
See, Princess, so these already
they know what to do. Yes, they know what to do. They know how to do it. They know how to go about it. They know people to call. Wale Edu knows the person that will fix CBN. They know it. They know these things. They all know it themselves. They are not going to these people. And we have to present software for our people in our sometimes ago. That if a road is to be constructed in Bayelsa, the same amount of money that if you construct a road in Bayelsa is not the same amount you will use for it in Abeokuta. Immediately you want to do road in Bayelsa, you know Bayelsa is waterlogged. You're going to spend more money. If you get the same billing in Abeokuta, then that's a fraud. A fraud is happening. Then the system will not dispense the money. They presented this software to this bunch of idiots. The software was presented to her. Okonjo-Iweala asked the person that brought that software that, has this software been used in your state? The person said no. They said take it back to your state. He took it back to his state. When he got to his state, Daniel asked the person to give it to the commissioner. The commissioner was sending him back and forth. Later, the commissioner said, Oga, what you brought this software for will not even make us do our job. He said, we came to steal here. So Maegu only left everybody. As we are saying, there is no money, there is no money. There are some of us that still make like 6-7 million weekly. That's what everybody will be saying. So whatever it is, something we give eventually at the end of the day. Yes, everybody, mama, pretending. Something we give at the end of the day. That I'm very sure about. Maegu, have a wonderful evening.
And you too. Thank you so much, Princess. Okay.
Yeah.
I will come back to this, my caller. And just what Princess was pointing at earlier. And this is the clip.
That's why I laughed when I heard that one joker said I was faking miracles. There's no need to fake miracles. Some of the miracles God has been performing in our midst, they are difficult to believe. I remember one when I was praying in my prayer room last night. God reminded me of one. A friend had cancer of the breast. They took her to the hospital, cut off that one breast so that she won't die. And this lady went to visit her friend in the hospital, sad to see her in that situation. And they took one anointed handkerchief that we had prayed over and laid it on the wound and prayed. 2 weeks later, a new breast had grown. How can anybody fake that? Are you going to pretend that happened?
Pastor, Pastor, our mojo sticker ló ń show wa. Àṣé kò rí pé orí wa ti burú. Ìwọ má ti dá o, ìpápá ẹ̀dá orin. Jẹ́ ká wọn Bible tó ń jẹ. Kò jẹ́ gbèsè àgbẹ̀tọ̀ àbí kò gbẹ́rì tí kò gbé tí a fẹ́ jókòó jẹ̀rà. Gbẹ́rì tí bá yọ píù. Àwòyí àárín. Mo mọ̀ yín pé wà nínú Bible pé ìgbà tó fẹ́ mú Jésù kọjá ní àárín òun ògèrí Jésù. Kí ni Jésù lò? Àfẹ́ rí ló lò. Ìwọ má ti dá ayé bàjẹ́.
Jenny, hello there.
Yeah, hi there, Maegu.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes, yeah, I'm all right, thank you. And you?
I'm very well as well. So, Pizza.
Yeah, I want to thank you for all your effort, to bring forth all the shenanigans that are going on in Nigeria. Sometime when we down, kind of give us hope and kind of make our day. You understand? But sometimes it's very depressing.
I know.
When you think you are making our day, you get
I'm glad I could give a lot of people closure. When people are like, what is all this, man? What is going on in this place? When you come onto this platform, you are able to kind of put them together. And then you're able to control how you feel towards it generally. Because that's the way I handle it myself. Or else, it is depressing, always.
I was talking to one of my friends in America today, Mr. Stone from Texas. He's into the cash. He knows most of these politicians and knows a lot of people. He knows a lot of people. He's my elder when we were in college, And apparently he shipped a car to one of these, some guy in Nigeria, cleared at the port, almost about a year-old car, cleared at the port. As they were going, they were taking it to the northern area. They got arrested at Akure, but they took that route. And then this guy, the custom guy, said they showed him all the papers. The guy said, "I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. This car has to be impounded." And the guy went, "Why shouldn't you impound the car? The car is cleared at the custom in Lagos. I did you pay?" He said, "Listen, I'm the brother to the former governor of Nasarawa State. If I say I pound this car, I will pound this car." Wow. That was how the agent called my friends in Texas. "Oh boy, your car don't want to enter jail. They won't fix this motor. And how we go do it now?" So this guy now knows the brother to Baja Biamila. He called Baja Biamila brother in America. Said, "Listen, I've got a big problem. They are very good friends. This is what's happening." And the guy made some phone calls. He came back and said, "Listen, my brother, try to settle that guy. If you don't settle that guy, that car is going nowhere. It's going to be pounded." The guy demanded for 2 million. At the end of the day, they paid 250,000. Do you know that custom guy phoned the other guys ahead? Before that car got to Abuja, they paid well over 1.2 million. They keep on updating it one another. So that's Nigeria for you. Even if you have power, there are people more powerful than you. That's just the language. The country is so fucked up, my ego.
And they will tell you that it's a normal thing. It's how we do it. It's how we do it here.
No, that's what that's what the guy told me. I forgot to relate. He said he told me, so that's how it goes, man. He said, "Look, so if you don't want to lose that car, you have to settle that guy." And that's how it goes. Because look, the Central Bank of Nigeria today, do you know, right? 70% of the staff in the Central Bank, right, are children of our politicians. Atiko's daughter is there.
Yes.
Buhari's daughter is there.
Yes.
Ganduje child is there. Tinubu nephew is there. Hey, look, if I can't, when they gave me the list, right, I was shocked. Do you know why? They are taking this with Emefiole? They are actually taking it because they are all involved. They are all involved
under the bus, and they can't dig further. So you just have to kind of do the media trial more and more and more, and then they will wrap it up, and all of us will forget about Emefiole in another few months. It's going to be
that's what time it is. But tonight, I'm going to say something to Nigerians, right? I think we are giving these guys oxygen. Because when you turn to when you switch on Nigerian televisions today, right? Because funny enough, right? We are abroad, right? We get more updates than people in Nigeria. Because we have access to channel television 24 hours of electricity and light, electricity and all that things. We have access to channel television, Arise News, blah blah blah. We watch them every day.
Everything.
I think we give oxygen to these people.
And we have the resources to differentiate nonsense news, fake news from real ones. We could research, we could do anything because we have the resources to do all of that without having to say, "Oh, I can't waste my data." And that is something that some people actually take for granted. You know that?
Yeah, that's right.
Like you are living abroad, and then you are allowing some people, some miscreants, political jobbers with different criminal politicians in Nigeria to mislead you. You are abroad, and you are defending the criminals in Nigeria because you have a friend who is working with one of them and is telling you, is giving you info. And therefore, you are defending the rogues. in Nigeria? Is that not a waste of opportunity and waste of resources?
Big waste of resources.
Eh?
I got look. Sometimes, right, when you take, sometimes people, I get headache when look. I'm one of those guys that went to boarding house during the 70s. My classmates, right, we are children of ministers, the most wealthiest people in Nigeria. I went to college with them, Mayegun, and we're all friends. And when we finish, right, we are still main friends. But today, if you're a poor man's child, you have to go to the mainstream secondary school, which we went to, which is now bastardized. It's people that went to the secondary school and the private school, right? And they say, look, it's so frustrating when you see ministers sending their children abroad, and when they graduate, they come and post the picture. There's one. I remember one minute, I was Fulani man that when the daughter graduated, right, gave the school $10 million. Can you imagine that nonsense?
One of these, I think, is one of these guys from North. I can't remember his name, but people will tell us his name in the comment. Don't worry.
Can you imagine that nonsense? Every 5 children graduated abroad is he posted.
Yes. What's this guy name from Delta? Odua. The former one, Okowa.
Eh? They would display the picture. They would be so proud and show to their citizens, their subjects that look, that on a day there, my children don't do well. More than praise.
Well, you know what's in me? I can't. What they make me so mad when I think of this, right? Is that we see the images of their children graduating abroad, but we haven't seen a single child of theirs contribute anything meaningful and then anything positive to Nigeria.
They get brain. They don't get brain.
Now you can't tell me and say Ganduje's daughter is the brain behind this IT development in Nigeria. You can't say Sanusi's son or Bokwari's daughter. Who's school?
Talking about Sanusi's son. You know, remember 2 years ago, right? He graduated from the police like.
I was going to be part of the police. Yeah.
Do you know the guy is a star commissioner
of police
from ASP? From ASP when he graduated, you know, when he finished from that police college, right? That the cadet blah blah blah. ASP, right? It's supposed to take you 10 years or 7 years to become. The guy is now a star commissioner.
I know.
The next thing you're going to see, right?
He's going to be commissioner in a small. They will go eye down. They will go eye down for one small backwater state as commissioner of police. You know, go hear about him. Until later, they will just say they don't post time to Lagos.
I say if Verify becomes president of Nigeria tomorrow, he's going to become the IG. You understand? Even if this guy become president tomorrow, right? What's his name? Waziri. Yeah, Waziri. If he comes, the other guy is going to become this thing. Okay, they won't started it, right? According to what I hear from the grapevine, it looks like they are trying to do away with Tinubu. For 2027, right? They want to bring back Jonathan. Because Jonathan, don't forget that Jonathan got a term to serve. And what Tinubu is doing now, they don't like it, right? So what they want to do, Jonathan can be tamed. And Jonathan is more of a Democrat and a visionary, right?
Yeah.
Than Tinubu. So what they want to do now, what they are planning in the northern area now is that to bring Tinubu back, Jonathan back to serve the remaining 8 years and 4 years.
Right.
So after the 4 years now, another northerner will come in. That's what they're trying to do. I can bet you that's what it's right.
Time shall tell then, Adeza. Thank you so much, okay? Let me take another one, Baba.
All right.
It's a pleasure hearing from you again, though, right? You have a good week, man. So that's Adeza, ladies and gentlemen, from Edinburgh. The orgs are gathering again. You are watching them. We are discussing them. But what are you doing? Are you secretly not going to be helping them to mobilize for another charade? I mean, I don't want you to claim ignorance later. You will end up having to be with them if you continue to believe in one Nigeria, okay? You need coalition to remove Tinubu, Abi. Meanwhile, some others are like, oh, more, nobody to remove Tinubu. Let's destroy Nigeria together, we can. 2023, Jagaban, our choice for Nigeria's destruction. People play too much, all right? Here is another caller. Hello.
Hello. Hello, Mayo. Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I tried. Fine, and you?
Well, very well, sir.
I tried.
Thank you.
I tried calling in the morning, but I couldn't get through. I have only four things to say. My just brave. I love what you said about Sokoto. I pray that thing will start from that Sokoto Sultan. That's that evil stool. That's Sultan of Sokoto. If you can remember, that had been where they put all the liver and kidney and heart of the Northerners.
Yes.
Anything that touches that stool, they believe you've touched Muhammad or Allah. So I believe this katakata will start from there because that man.
You remember I said all of you should begin to put ears on the ground. Very soon alarm will blow because they are about to take all the power from him.